morning. Good morning, dear people. As we move into and through the holidays, it is so especially good to rest our eyes on each other, because each other is one of the best conveyances of the spirit of the holidays. Despite the decorations, despite all that we do, it is the gathering and the sharing that truly lifts the spirit of the season. So welcome to the First Unitarian Church of Providence, where we love beyond belief. Welcome to this day, this beautiful, fresh morning in a complicated time. Maybe we make the very most of this day, starting now together.
Good morning, I'm Cindy Baptiste, your worship associate. Please join me in the words of the chalice lighting, which is in your order of service. This light burns also in our hearts, and it lights our path toward harmony, justice, and hope for all.
And because we are now in the time of Hanukkah, we're also going to light the menorah. I'd like to invite everybody to say the words in English and then in Hebrew, but we're going to go through the words in Hebrew first so that we can just flow when the time comes to actually do the blessing, because this is a blessing that we're saying when we say it in English and in Hebrew, right? And a lot of us are familiar with the Hebrew already, and a lot of us are not. So we're not cultivating a prayerful spirit yet. We're making sure we know how to say it, okay? So the Hebrew is, can everybody find that in the order of service? Are we ready? Okay. Baruch atah Adonai. Repeat it after me. Baruch atah Adonai. Yes. Eloheinu melech haolam. Yes. Asher kidshanu. B'mitzvot tav. Vitzivanu. L'chad, that's a ch. L'chad lichner. Ooh, nice. Shel Chanukah. Beautiful. So, a translation of that blessing, let's say it together. Blessed art thou, source of all, who has blessed us with a will toward the good and bound us to kindle Hanukkah lights. And now the Hebrew. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvot tav, vitzivanu l'chadlich ner shel Chanukah. Thank you. While you light this, I'm going to go on, okay? No, go ahead. Actually, you should take the time to get it right. Don't feel rushed. It's a ritual. And it should take the time it takes. Good job. Well done, Cindy. Come on, little candlelight. There you go. It's always so stubborn. Let the, it's got almost no rays. Gorgeous. Yeah, but you gotta light it again. This is the thing with rituals, they do what they do. And you just have to take the time. We are living in a moment of radical conjunction. Not just an era of radical conjunction or a time of radical conjunction or a year of radical conjunction. We are living in days and moments of radical conjunction. Timeless holidays and astrometrical alignments and current events. The last night of Hanukkah is tonight, which is why we have left one candle unlit, because you don't light it until that night. That makes it the last night to celebrate an ancient and miraculous victory over an oppressive empire, and the ability of a people to determine their own faith and maintain that faith against overwhelming might. And just about half an hour ago at 10:03, does anybody know what happened? Yes, at 10:03. At 10:03, the North Pole tilted its very furthest away from the sun. And this means that the sun will track its lowest arc across the sky here, making today the shortest day and the longest night. The last night of Hanukkah, the longest night. And as decorated homes and radio playlists and cookie recipes and television specials and so much more remind us, in just 4 days it will be, well, in 4 days it will be Christmas Eve, which means in 5 days it will be our time to rekindle hope as we celebrate the miraculous birth of goodness, love, and peace amidst a world of empire. Again, amidst a world of empire and injustice. And just over a week ago, for reasons we still do not know, someone came and visited terrible violence nearby on Brown's campus and students. And we all spent most of the last week mourning the losses and the injuries and thinking of how we could help. Some of us donated blood or time or support. And we were waiting and hearing updates and hoping the police would find the perpetrator and people would be safe, which thankfully happened after one more person lost their life in Brookline, Massachusetts. What days these have been. What days these are. We are living in a time, people. Tumultuous, confusing, challenging. Just as it was in the time that Hanukkah celebrates. Just as it was in the time Christmas celebrates. We feel them. We feel new kinship with those times and those events. And just as all those holidays celebrate, along with the solstice, they all remind us that there is always, always reason for hope. People often talk about these holidays that come around the same time of year and around the same time as each other as festivals of light, holidays of light. But if you remember any of my past Hanukkah sermons, you know that in fact the story of the miraculous oil is an apocryphal story that came many, many centuries later, and that is not what Hanukkah is about. We celebrate with light the rededication of the temple after it was won back from the empire. So the crux of these holidays is not actually light. Their greatest similarities lie in the justification of hope. And that is what ties them all together. That is implicit in all of them. Hope in the time of greatest darkness and cold, because we know that the time of light and warmth and growth and new life will come again. And we move closer to it with every passing day. Hope in a time of oppression that courage and commitment can reestablish people's rights to selfhood and self-determination. Hope in a time of desperation and hardship that new life and goodness can powerfully enter the world and lastingly change it for the better. Strange and hard as these days have been, this season, these holidays, nature itself, all remind us that there is still every reason for hope, for inspiration, for courage, and yes, for celebration. Let us hold space for the pain or sorrow we may be feeling now, but even with that, let us take this time, this moment, our togetherness now, together remember how much goodness is also powerfully among us and in the world in countless, countless forms. The world tilts on its axis, and we feel it. But part of that tilt ensures that light and warmth will return and illuminate our way and warm us. And we will be so glad and so grateful for it. And we can remember and anticipate that all now. So, happy holidays. And this morning, happy solstice and happy Hanukkah, everyone. May we make, indeed, the very most of this shining day, starting now together. Yeah.
Now we will hear the joys and sorrows we carry on our hearts in this beloved community. From Cindy Baptiste, Happy Solstice. From Phyllis Cole, The Girl Effect. You all know the Girl Effect. Lights a candle of joy that 6 girls will be continuing their schooling in 2026, 2 of them in Kenya and 4 of them in Guatemala. This is all possible because of the amazing generosity of each and every one of you, those who donated items for sale, those who purchased those items, and those who volunteered. From the Girl Effect, from Phyllis, from all of us, thank you so very much. From Jules Ali, for my stepmother in England, who is suffering from brain cancer. Take care, please, Juliet. From Oanya O'Donnell, for my baby brother Val, who is in heaven with Jesus. A candle of extreme joy, there's no name, a candle of extreme joy today is the 6th anniversary of our daughter joining our family. What a wonderful solstice gift indeed. From Colin and Tanya Broad, a candle of joy for our wedding anniversary today. From Nancy Dooley, a candle of joy for my sister Joy's birthday. From Janet Braylove, a candle of hope that Jim Estey will be out of the hospital and home when our kids come for Christmas. From Lisa Votez, a candle of remembrance for my mother, Rosemary Schumann, on the 1st anniversary of her death. We love you and miss you always. And lastly, a candle of remembrance and sympathy. Last year, Liz's father passed away, as you remember, so we remember him today. And her mother passed away last week, Joan Lerner. So our sympathy to Liz, to the entire Lerner family. Certainly your support is welcome. Your love is greatly appreciated. Amen.
So this is our annual solstice celebration, and we're doing it in a way that has hopefully become familiar to many, but I'm going over it. You can see it in your order of service. In the top right corner of your order of service, you have a number. Can you just call it out quickly? What's your number? 1. Yeah. They all say 1, 2, or 3. Mine says 1. So if I look up where I'm supposed to go, I can see that I'm in group 1. It's what comes up next in your order of service. That means I'm really going to be in the parlors helping to lead that craft activity, as I always do. But if I were a regular attendee today, that would mean I was going to start here in the meeting house with our music director, Mahima, because we're doing song, story, and craft. Song is happening here. Story's happening in the atrium. craft is happening in the parlors. Atrium and parlors are both in the building next door. So if you're in group 1, you're starting here. Then you're going through into the parlors to do the craft, which is making the seasonal decorations that we always make with me and Reverend Roger. And then you're going to go into the atrium for a story with our own Len Cabral for a solstice story. If you are in group 2, where are you starting? The atrium. If you're in group 2, you're going straight down this hallway into the atrium. And you're starting there with Len. And then where are you going? Here, to the meeting house. And then where do you end up? In the parlors. If you are in group 3, where are you going to go immediately? To the parlors for the awesome craft making. Then you're going to the atrium and then the meeting house. That's the flow. It really matters which place you go, because this gives us the least backup as people are getting through the hallways together, going from one place to another. So the people who are leading your activity will give you the timing. We have about 3 minutes to move from place to place, so please move smartly as you're able when the time comes to move. And then we'll reconvene here to sing a winter solstice song, do the offering, and close out our solstice observance for today. But right now, everybody is invited to go ahead and move over to wherever they're going, and we will pick up from there.
You're like, oh my god, we're just awesome.
Wow, that's math. 11:08. Oh my god.
What? 10:56?
That was right there. It's like the.
Oh,
starting
11:08.
time.
I'm gonna put a timer.
Oh, thanks.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can like myself. Yeah.
this on? Yeah. Hello. Oh, that's cool. Hi, everyone. Hi, Group 1. Please do move closer, as Asa just said. And make sure you have the insert that's in your program, or order of service, that has the lyrics to our song today. So the winter solstice song we're doing today is called The Sun Also Rises, no relation to the book. Both are just related to the same quote. And it's by this British folk singer named Johnny Flynn, and also the author Robert McFarlane, who some of you might know because he wrote this book called Lost Words, right? That I know you've done services related to that book in previous years. So that was just a complete coincidence connection. But I think what we'll do is we'll sing the first verse just so you get an idea, and then teach it line by line, if that makes sense. Okay, let's try it. All right, let's try it. Sun also rises, I'm buried in bones. The moon also rises, I'm sunk in the stones. The sun also rises, the story's begun. The moon also rises, licked clean by the sun. The sun also rises with tales to be told. The moon also rises, trades silver for gold. The sun also rises. Great, so that is just going to repeat a bunch of times with all the verses. So let's just go ahead and do it line by line and just repeat after me immediately, okay? So the first line is, the sun also rises, I'm buried in bones. Your turn, and the sun also rises, I'm buried in bones. And then the moon also rises, I'm sunk in the stones. The moon also rises, I'm sunk in the stones. The sun also rises, the story's begun. The sun also rises, the story's begun. The moon also rises, licked clean by the sun. The moon also rises, licked clean by the sun. The sun also rises with tales to be told. The Oh my God, and then what happens? The moon also rises, trades silver for gold. So try that one. And the moon also rises, trades silver for gold. Cool, can we do those two lines again for both of us? For all of us? All right, so I'm starting at the sun also rises with tales to be told.
1, 2, 3.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 2. The sun also rises.
With tales to be told.
The moon also rises, trades silver for gold.
I'm so sorry. Wait.
Which one do you from?
What if we just learned the last line and we try the whole thing again?
Yeah.
All right. And the last line goes like this. The sun also rises. So that's a lot of turns. You want to hear it one more time? All right, so that's going to go. The sun also rises. Can we try it all together? 1, 2, 3. The sun also rises. Great. Let's try that whole first verse one last time. Great. Ready and go. The sun also rises. many of you want to just go to the second verse and try it yourselves? Great, let's do it. Let's do the second verse. It's the exact same tune. All right, we'll go 1, 2, 3, and the waters are rising, I'm drowning in ghosts. The river rolls seaward with metal and boast. The waters are rising, I'm borne on the wind. The river rolls seaward and feather and fin. The waters are rising, spirits of fled. The river rolls seaward, still bearing the dead. The waters are rising. Now same thing again. All right, ready and go. The spring comes again and my ship becomes rust. The winter's returning like a Jesus. The spring comes again in a prayer and a song. The winter's returning, the cold stars along. The spring comes again and the hunters are yearning. The winter's returning, the watchfires are burning. The spring comes again. Great, now new section, bridge, extremely easy. Most of it is the same note. So this part goes like this. You get 1, 2, 3, and I rise with the sun and the moon and the waters are rising. I flow with the river, the year and the season are flowing. Cool, can you just try that? So both of those are the same. All right, ready and sing. I rise with the sun and the moon and the waters are rising. I flow with the river, the year and the seas, and I'm flowing. And then you can either just sing that again. I'm turning. Or if you want to be really fancy and do a little harmony, you can go, I'm turning. Cool. Let's do that whole bridge. So the whole bridge from I rise with the sun, okay? All right.
1, 2, 3, 2, 2.
I rise with the sun and the moon and the waters are rising. I flow with the river, the year and the season are flowing. I'm turning. Then we go on to the last verse. Can I hear you just try the last verse on your own? I'm not going to sing with you. Cool.
1, 2, 3, 2.
Okay, specific questions. Any parts that you're like, please do that again? The second to last thing, yeah. 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 Cool. The third to last line, I'm just going to sing from where it says, the sun also rises with tales to be told, because I also forgot what that was like. So that's the one that starts really low. The sun also rises with tales to be told. The moon also rises, trades silver for gold. Can we all sing that part together? together? All right, 1, 2, 3, go. The sun also rises with tales to be told. The moon also rises, straight silver for gold. Great. How about we just do the first verse all together? So the first time the sun also rises and buried in bones starts, the sun also rises. And then the second one goes up. The sun also rises, the story's begun. And then it's the one we just did that starts down low. Let's try that first verse together. You can count off.
1, 2, 2.
The sun also rises and buried in bones. The moon also rises unsunk in the stones. The sun also rises, the story's begun. The moon also rises, licked clean by the sun. The sun also rises with tales to be told. The moon also rises, straight silver for gold. The sun also rises. Great. Last thing. Let's just do I rise with the sun and the moon, the bridge right before that last verse. All right.
1, 2, 3, 2, 2.
I rise with the sun and the moon and the waters. I'm rising. I flow with the river, the year and the season. I'm flowing. I'm turning. The sun also rises up, so then it just goes right on. Awesome. We should go. So you're going over to the parlors. Thank you so much. The Sun Also Rises, no relation to the book. And fun coincidence is that it's written by this British folk singer Johnny Flynn, but also the author Robert Macfarlane, who wrote the book called Lost Words that I think you've done some services related to or talked about a lot here. That was a total coincidence, so fated. But it's a great song about the passage of time. And we're gonna start by singing the first verse for you, just so you hear how it sounds, and then we'll teach it line by line. Sound good? Yes. Okay. The sun also rises, I'm buried in those. The moon also rises, I'm sunk in the storms. The sun also rises, the story's begun. The moon also rises, licked clean by the sun. The sun also rises with tales to be told. The moon also rises, trades silver for gold. The sun also rises. Cool.
Got it? And it's over and over again.
Yeah, got it? You got it. You want to hear it line by line and repeat after us? Yes. Call and response. So the first line goes like this.
1, 2, 3, 2, 2.
The sun also rises, I'm buried in. Your turn.
The sun also rises, I'm buried in.
Now us. The moon also rises, I'm sunk in the stones.
The moon also rises, I'm sunk in the stones.
The sun also rises. Oh, you're gonna do.
I was gonna do this. So in the song, there are like all these melodies, and we were like, which one's the melody? And I heard a different one as the melody. So group 2 is gonna get a different melody on
And
this.
then we get harmony when we're all together. How cool is that?
Yeah,
All right.
it's gonna go. The sun also rises, the story's begun. That's not it. The sun also rises, the story's begun. Everyone sing that one. The sun also rises, the story's begun. And then what's the next one? Now I'm all lost. The moon also rises, licked clean by the sun. Can we sing that one? The moon also rises, licked clean by the sun. Cool. And then the next one starts really low. The sun also rises with tales to be told. Now I'm in this octave.
Let's try that line together. The sun also rises with tales to be told, and then the moon also rises, trades silver for gold. The moon also rises, trades silver for gold, and then this is kind of long. The sun also rises. Let's hear it one more time. The sun also rises. Sing it all together. The sun also rises. Cool. Let's sing the second verse all together. It's the same tune. And whenever you feel inclined to add harmonies on your own, you totally can. Cool. That means that any note is correct. That means anything you sing is right. Alright. Second verse.
The waters are rising, I'm drowning in ghosts. The river rolls seaward with vessel and host. The waters are rising, I'm borne on the wind. The river rolls seaward and feather and fin. The waters are rising, the spirits have fled. The river rolls seaward, still
doing.
Any questions about specific lines? Yeah, well, I sang it, and if you sang what I was singing, then yes.
And then let's keep going. Verse 3. Yeah.
The spring comes again and my ship becomes rest. The winter's returning when he died and he must. The spring comes again in a prayer, in a song. The winter's returning, the cold stars belong. The spring comes again and the hunters are yearning. The winter's returning, the watchfires are burning. The spring comes again.
Cool, there's one line in that that's just tricky with the lyrics, and we messed it up too. And that's...
The winter's returning.
When
The
he died.
winter's returning when he
died
died.
and he must. So the second line of verse 3. The winter's returning when he died and he must. Or something. Cool. And then we have the bridge, the only new section, very simple. I'll just sing it once. So you get, I rise with the sun and the moon and the waters I'm rising. Same thing. I flow with the river. Oh, sure, whatever. And the waters I'm rising. Next line is the same.
I flow with the river, the year and the season I'm flowing.
I'm turning.
Excellent, yes, yes.
Great. Let's sing that whole bridge together and then sing the last verse again. All right. I rise with the sun. 1, 2, 3, go.
I rise with the sun and the moon and the waters I'm rising. I flow with the river, the year and the season I'm flowing. I'm turning. The sun also rises, I'm buried in bones. The moon also rises, I'm sunk in the stones. The sun also rises, the story's begun. The moon also rises, licked clean by the sun. The sun also rises with tales to be told. The moon also rises, trade silver for gold. The sun also rises.
Awesome. Awesome. Then I want to hear you sing that last line by yourselves without any help. The sun also rises. Try that by yourselves. Ready and go. The sun. Want to try one more time? Yes. All right. 1, 2, 3, go. The sun also rises. Cool. As long as we are adding 2 minutes, then let's do the whole thing and pay special attention to those strange lyrics in the third verse, and also feel free to add any harmonies you want. Let's just try the whole thing.
1, 2, 3, 2. The sun also rises, I'm buried in bones. The moon also rises, I'm sunk in the stones. The sun also rises, the story's begun. The moon also rises, licked clean by the sun. The sun also rises with again, and my ship becomes rust. The winter's returning when he died and he lost. The spring comes again in a prayer and a song. The winter's returning, the cold skies belong. The spring comes again and the hunters are yearning. The winter's returning, the watchfires are burning. But spring comes again. I rise with the sun and the moon and the waters I'm rising. I flow with the river, the year and the sea, and I'm flowing. I'm turning. The sun also rises, I'm buried in bones. The moon also rises, I'm sunk in the stone. The sun also rises, the story's begun. The moon also rises, licked clean by the sun. The sun also rises with tales to be told. The moon also rises, trades silver for gold. The sun also rises.
Great. Any questions? Got it? When was this written? Yeah. The sea shanty movement? I'm not familiar. It is like a sea shanty.
Well, probably over. They might be not done. Oh my gosh!
Perfect.
It's in line 12. Yes. Inspired by it.
it's in your order of service. It's called The Sun Also Rises. It's not related to the book. I've just been telling everyone that. And it's true. It's true that it's not related to the book. It's by this British folk singer, Johnny Flynn, and also the author, Robert McFarlane, who some of you might be familiar with because he wrote famously the book Lost Words that I think you've done some services related to in the last couple of years, which was just a funny coincidence. So we're going to sing the first verse for you just so you hear it, and then we'll teach it line by line. Very simple and beautiful. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 2, 2. The sun also rises, I'm buried in bones. The moon also rises, I'm sunk in the stones. The sun also rises, the story's begun. The moon also rises, licked clean by the sun. The sun also rises with tales to be told. The moon also rises, trades silver for gold. The sun also rises.
You'll repeat that a bunch of times. So let's learn it line by line. The first line goes like this. The sun also rises, I'm buried in bones. Just try it, and
the sun also rises, I'm buried in bones.
And then the moon also rises, I'm sunk in the stones.
The moon also rises, I'm sunk in the stones.
The sun also rises, the story's begun.
The sun also rises, the story's begun.
The moon also rises, licked clean by the sun. The
Moon also rises, licked clean by the sun.
And then it's low. The sun also rises with tales to be told.
The sun also rises with tales to be told.
The moon also rises, trades silver for gold.
The moon also rises, trades silver for gold.
The sun also rises. So that's really long. I'm going to sing it one more time. The sun also rises. Try that and go.
The sun also rises.
You want to teach your alternate third line?
Yeah, I think we kind of did it. We can go. Can I just? I'll teach you as though you didn't learn it already. The second verse, and then you'll know it really well. So let's go line by line one more time. So the second verse is like this. The waters are rising, I'm drowning in ghosts. Go! The waters are rising, I'm drowning in ghosts. Then the river rolls seaward with vessel and host. The river rolls seaward with vessel and host. The waters are rising, I'm borne on the wind. The waters are rising, I'm borne on the wind. And then the river rolls seaward and feather and fin. The river rolls seaward and feather and fin. And then we start this one low. The waters are rising, the spirits have fled. The waters are rising, with spirits have fled. The river rolls seaward, still bearing the dead. The river rolls seaward, still bearing the dead. And then that long line you've heard a bunch of times. The waters are rising. How are we feeling? Cool.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's just sing the next verse all together then.
The spring comes again and my ship becomes rust. The winter's returning when he died and he must. The spring comes again in a prayer and a song. The winter's returning, the cold stars belong. The spring comes again and the hunters are yearning. The winter's returning, the watchfires are burning. But spring comes again.
Great. And then we have our one last new section, the bridge, which very simple, just goes like this. I rise with the sun and the moon and the waters. I'm rising. Let's try that. Ready and go.
I rise with the sun and the moon and the waters. I'm rising.
And the same thing again.
I flow with the river, the year and the seas, and I'm flowing.
Same thing.
I'm turning.
Great. Any questions on that? Awesome. Any questions at all?
Wow.
No. Wow. So fast.
Fastest group.
We got a question, yes.
Hi. Yes, Chris. Oh, no question. A lie. A prank. Okay.
Cool.
Question. No. Okay. Should we do the last? Oh, yes. No, it's
No.
like new in the style of folk songs.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do the bridge and the last verse.
Okay.
Let's practice it. So we're starting at I rise with the sun and the moon, that new section. Cool.
1, 2, 3, 2, 2. I rise with the sun and the moon and the waters. I'm rising. I flow with the river, the year and the seas, and I'm flowing. I'm turning. The sun also rises, I'm buried in bones. The moon also rises, I'm sunk in the stones. The sun also rises, the story's begun. The moon also rises, licked clean by the sun. The sun also rises with tales to be told. The moon also rises, trade silver for gold. The sun also rises.
Great job. We can do the whole thing. One last practice before group 3 has to show that you're the best group to the whole congregation. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 2. The sun also rises, I'm buried in bones. The moon also rises, I'm sunk in the stones. The sun also rises, the story's begun. The moon also rises, licked clean by the sun. The sun also rises with tales to be told. The moon also rises, trades silver for gold. The sun also rises. The waters are rising, I'm drowning in ghosts. The river rolls seaward with vessel and host. The waters are rising, I'm borne on the wind. spirits have fled, the river rolls seaward, still bearing the dead. The waters are rising. The spring comes again and my ship becomes rust. The winter's returning when he died and he must. The spring comes again in a prayer and a song. The winter's returning, the cold stars belong. The spring comes again and the hunters are yearning. The winter's returning, the watchfires are burning. But spring comes again. I rise with the sun and the moon and the waters I'm rising. I flow with the river, the year and the seas, and I'm flowing. I'm turning. The sun also rises, I'm buried in bones. The moon also rises, I'm sunk in the stones. The sun also rises, the story's begun. The moon also rises, licked clean by the sun. The sun also rises with tales to be told. The moon also rises, trade silver for gold. The sun also rises.
Beautiful. Take a break. sing the song together that we all learned. Yay! Okay. Here we go.
The sun also rises, I'm buried in bones. The moon also rises, I'm sunk in the stones. The sun also rises, the story's begun. The moon also rises, licked clean by the sun. The sun also rises with tales to be told. The moon also rises, trades silver for gold. The sun also rises. The waters are rising, I'm drowning in ghosts. The river rolls seaward with vessel and boats. The waters are rising, I'm borne on the wind. The river rolls seaward and feather and fin. The waters are rising, the spirits have fled. The river rolls seaward, still bearing the dead. The waters are rising. The spring comes again and my ship becomes rest. The winter's returning when he died and he must. The spring comes again in a prayer and a song. The winter's returning, the cold stars belong. The spring comes again and the hunters are yearning. The winter's returning, the watchfires are burning. But spring comes again. I rise with the sun and the moon and the waters, I'm rising. I flow with the river, the year and the seas, and I'm flowing. I'm turning. The sun also rises, I'm buried in bones. The moon also rises, I'm sunk in the stones. The sun also rises, the story's begun. The moon also rises, licked clean by the sun. The sun also rises with tales to be told. The moon also rises, trades silver for gold. The sun also rises.
Thank you so much.
I'm hearing so much from so many of you today about the ways that you feel grateful for this community and have felt grateful for this community over the past year, over the past many years, over the past week, and this morning. Our offertory is one of the expressions of gratitude that we offer for the power and the goodness and the work and the joy and the celebration of this beloved community, all that we do and all that we mean with each other. So our offering will now be received for that life and work of beloved community. And thank you so much for all that every one of you gives, all that every one of you does, and all that every one of you is. Yesterday, I took a walk with a friend and my dogs at a Christmas tree farm that some of us know, Butterfly Farm, which is very close to where I live. And they have a lot of Christmas trees. In case anybody hasn't gotten theirs yet, they have a lot of Christmas trees still. And we were coming back from the walk, and there was one tree that had been cut and was lying on its side. Most of them were on stands, but one was lying on its side right by the path that we were coming along. And I was distracted because I was watching the dogs. They were interested in eating something that was on the ground, and I didn't know what it was, but no matter what it was, I didn't want them to eat it, and so I was mostly focused on that. But as we walked by this tree that had been cut down already and was lying on its side, looking like nobody was going to take it, it had the most incredible scent. It had this fir smell, right? Like all Christmas trees always smell, but also sort of this lemony fir smell, and it was super fragrant. And we're outside, so it's harder for fragrance to really hit you, right, when you're outdoors. But my friend and I both were like, oh my gosh, what is the... And we realized it was this particular kind of tree. And we took a little piece of the branches. It already looks a lot more dried out from yesterday. It's not a Fraser fir, because I know those ones, and they have sort of the harder needles that hurt you once the tree's a couple of weeks old and you just can't even water it anymore because it hurts so much if you touch it. And it wasn't a blue spruce. I don't know a lot about trees. It was not a Fraser fir, and it was not a blue spruce. It was something else with these sort of feathery needles and this incredible scent. And so I brought it home, and you guys know what I do. I just rub things in my palms and smell them, right? Because we all had a chance to do that today. Oh my gosh. And even though it's a little dried out looking now and it's just a teeny part of the tree, it's still so here in the needles, and it really is kind of lemony and furry together. If anybody knows what this is, I would love to know. If anybody wants to smell it, I brought it today, and you can come by and grab a couple of needles and squish them up in your hands. This is obvious the solstice sermon this year or service of smells. But smells are so powerful, right? Smells take us back to places and people and things that have been most important to us, and they activate our spirits in a way that nothing else does. And my prayer for all of us this solstice and this season is that all our spirits have at least one moment to be as activated and fulfilled as possible in whatever way possible. And if for you, like me, some of it is scent, make sure you get a lot of it. Make sure you get a moment of lift that comes to you, not only here, not only together, not only in these spaces, but in all of your living, even outdoors with a friend or a dog, even in a moment of distraction, it can come. Thank goodness it can come. Happy solstice, everyone. Can we join in the words for our chalice extinguishing, printed in the order of service? We carry the flame of peace and love and hope until we meet again. I'm leaving this here on the podium in case anybody wants to steal some needles.